And welcome back in, Wyoming Knuckleheads. On this special episode of GoBeWYO, I'm sitting down with Jess and Nate of the Black Mountain Soccer Association, Soccer Club? League. Black Mountain Soccer League here in Sheridan, Wyoming. Nate and Jess, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, I'm excited we were kind of talking about like what it is and like how many leagues and teams you guys have. So this will be good because I was like, I don't know. This is why they're coming on. So first and foremost, like where did the idea come from? What's the story behind that?
I'll take this because you're going to be talking the rest of the time, I'm sure. So originally in Sheridan, like soccer was only through the YMCA.
Right.
And Luke Gibson back in the day was really good at arranging soccer, but there just was no competitive aspect to it. You know, it was all YMCA rules. Everybody wins. Everybody gets a trophy. And there wasn't any real competitiveness to it. And we thought, well, that was kind of fading. People were getting tired of it and they wanted something more competitive. So we thought, well, shoot, let's do this. So we just decided on a whim, we're going to start a league.
Nice. How long ago was that?
The thought was summer of 2019. And we kicked our first season off September of 19. So,
oh wow,
he's not kidding. Once we decided we were going to do it, we did it.
Yeah, Awesome. And we're talking competitive like adult leagues, and that's
right.
Yeah, and because I think there's a stereotype of nothing wrong with the YMCA, but there is that stereotype of like, oh well, that's the YMCA league.
Yeah, I should have clarified that. Like YMCA does kids soccer great.
Yeah,
they excel at itty bitty soccer and youth soccer, but we're trying to actually enhance the quality of soccer in Sheridan.
Yeah.
Raise the level of competitiveness, and you can't do that when you're inhibited by rules that make everyone win. So we decided, hey, let's tear all the rules out. Let's build something bigger, and let's make the whole soccer community of Sheridan better. The best way we can do that is create more competitiveness.
Yeah. Well, awesome. So you guys started in 2019. How did that first season go?
It went great, actually. It was September, October. We have a pretty good working relationship with the rec district, and they let us play under the lights at Riedel Field, Lone Rider, which was cool because it's different. A lot of people don't get to play under the lights. So, but it was great. We played Tuesdays and Thursday nights for about 6 weeks. We had a playoff. We had a champion. It was as good as we probably could have expected it to.
It was actually first. I would argue it was even better than we expected. We weren't expecting the whole adult community to come out. There was a lot more teams than we thought. Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
It just went so smooth. It was scary.
Yeah. That's awesome. No, it's saw a need and all of a sudden you're like, oh wow, that was a great idea.
Yeah.
And then so was there always the thought of you guys just ended an indoor league? Was that always something too? So after that first outdoor league, was that kind of where people asking you guys like, hey, we need an indoor league?
Yeah. I think part of what we're doing and we will continue to do is we're always going to try to evolve, right? And be better and constantly be better. So yeah, I think we were already looking to see, okay, what do we do next? And naturally we don't want to stop. We have momentum. So we decided, let's see what we can do for indoor. It wasn't as difficult as it was presented to us previously to get indoor space. So I spoke with the school district, and we had an indoor league this is our second year, but at the junior high, and that was fantastic the first season as well. And like you just mentioned, we finished the second season March 7th. So, and we've expanded the league as well. But the whole idea is just to keep being better. We reach out to different players and in the league and say, what did you like? What don't you like? What do you want to see? And, we'll listen to any
idea,
suggestion or idea. And then if it's something that's, we think's a good idea or something that's,
if it's a bad idea, we'll tell you so.
Yeah, we'll tell you if it's a bad idea.
Not afraid to tell you.
But yeah, so it was just, the big thing is the momentum.
Yeah.
I think, and we don't want to stop. And so we didn't. And then it rolled into a summer league. And here we are just about to start our second summer league.
Yeah, because we missed out, if anyone didn't know, there's a thing called COVID, so that probably hampered the.
It did not.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, that's
we
right.
In fact were the Doubleday sports complex, or it's soccer fields. It's not really a complex yet.
Yeah.
We were the first league to use that.
Oh, gotcha.
So we came on kind of strong, and we had protocols in place, to
Yeah.
people feel safe and play by the rules. But no, and in fact, I think it probably helped us last summer because people were looking for something to do.
Sure.
And not only did we have a pretty big turnout as far as teams and players, but we had there was so many people that would come to watch. And I think it was just because, hey, we're outside, we can actually go do something. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty successful.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So talk about this next summer though. So we ended the indoor. So am I getting my years can I not add? Is this the second outdoor season?
Yes.
Second summer.
So.
Okay. All right. You guys are okay. Second summer league. Okay.
Yeah. So what we did actually, we did our first full year was a co-ed, and it wasn't even co-ed. We can't call it co-ed. We call it mixed.
Okay.
A mixed competitive league. So there was teams that were entirely made up of female teams, girls and women. There was teams that were entirely, boys and men, and then there was teams that had a mixture of both. So it was not really co-ed. There was no rules on what you needed to do.
Okay.
Well, stop you there. We do have one rule, and except for indoor, our one rule is that we have to have a developing player on the team. So something around 14, 15 freshmen is probably about the oldest you want to get, but we wanted to have a developing player on each team to ensure that the entire level from the ground up gets increased.
Yeah.
In skill level. But sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, it's good. I want to talk about that a little bit in depth too anyway. But one thing, not only did Sheridan not offer a competitive adult soccer league, but to go one step further, there's definitely nowhere for the women to go, right? Because there's a lot of women that don't necessarily want to play with guys. There's a lot of guys maybe don't want to play with women, right? But we wanted to attack that first. So this past fall of 2020, we added an all women's league.
Gotcha.
And that was awesome. They had so much fun. They loved it. It was, again, the reception, and like Nate mentioned on our first inaugural fall season, it was better than we would have expected. Mm-hmm. So we added a women's league in the fall of 2020.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then when we went to indoor league that we just finished, we had the mixed league again, and also the women's league, because I didn't want to lose the momentum.
Yeah. Right.
Let's keep them playing as well. So then we have two existing leagues within Black Mountain Soccer.
Gotcha.
And now a lot of the guys have requested, we'd really like a men's competitive league.
Right.
Well, here it comes. This summer we're implementing and adding an all
men league.
I shouldn't say all men. If a woman or a girl is invited to play with them, sure. I'm not going to tell her no, but it's a men's competitive league.
Gotcha.
So now we'll have three. So, and the mixed league is actually turning into a structured co-ed league now.
Okay.
So there are going to be roster requirements, males, females, and it is going to become more of a leisure league. So it's more inclusive. So we'll have more youth involved. We'll have more players that come in. Like, I don't want to play competitive. I just want to go have a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody's welcome. And so we're going to have an option for
anybody. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
As far as adults are concerned, or the developing player, and Nate touched on that, and that's very important to us with this developing player. In Sheridan, as far as when you're a youth, you're covered till you're about 14 or 15 years old, right? You can play junior high soccer through the Y, or you can play storm soccer, which is, I think, goes to like U15.
Okay.
Right? Basically the same age.
Yeah.
8th grade into a freshman in high school. So once you age out of that, there's nowhere to go until high school soccer, which is in the spring. So you essentially are not playing for a year. So part of what we're trying to do is, and Nate touched on, is to help develop that and make that better. So we want to bring all of those players into our league. And we've done, I think, a pretty good job of it. I think as it stands right now, without going back and looking specifically, I bet you we have at least a dozen to 15 of that age group already in our league, that 14, 15, 16. And then there's quite a few juniors, seniors in high school. I mean, they make their own teams.
Gotcha.
But, anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's awesome. So
we're always looking for more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's the one thing we're really looking forward to doing this summer is really expanding our reach, because we want to make sure that everybody that wants to play soccer can play soccer. And we've had kind of a rift there where it was super competitive, and the guys that didn't want to play, or females that didn't want to play competitive, didn't get a chance to play at all. And so we're opening up those guys that are old like me that want to get back into it, back to the young kids that want to step in, get in, come play with us. It's just so much fun.
Yeah. Well, and you're mixing that, kind of get someone introduced and then somebody that enjoys it, but not looking for that competitive edge. So that's wonderful. That's a cool
get
thing.
Out and burn off some of that Christmas fat.
Yeah, right. The COVID 20.
Yeah, that's right.
So where can if people are interested, where can they go? Do they just reach out to you guys, or how would they go about signing up individually? And then maybe if somebody, like if they had a group of people that wanted to get a team together.
We have a website, blackmountainsoccer.com, and it's a one-stop shop. You can sign up for men's league, women's league, co-ed league. You can sign up as just an individual who's looking for a team. You can sign up as a captain of a men's or women's team. The co-ed is more of just we group people together, put people together.
Right.
But the men's and women's, you can sign up as a captain. But it's all done right then and right there. And if there's any, we have obviously phone numbers on the website as well. If there's any issues, you can always call and just we'll walk you through it. But that's where you do it.
Awesome. And then so the summer league, so that's going to start. Excuse me, that's going to start May. When does that start?
It starts June 1st.
Or June 1st. Sorry, June 1st.
Yep. Tuesdays through the summer are women's league. So that will start June 1st. Wednesday's June 2nd, that's the co-ed league. And then starting June 3rd, Thursday night is the men's competitive league. And the championship for the men's league will be August 5th, that Thursday. So it's 2 months straight of 3 nights a week. So it's busy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yep.
All the way through the summer. Okay. Zach, do you have any?
No, you guys kind of answered. I was wondering about the maybe developing players or maybe some adults who are trying to kind of get back into soccer who maybe haven't played a bunch before. But you touched on that. There are kind of a large mix of a skill level of people who are wanting to come and play. So.
Yep. Again, is the competitive side of it. There are, it's not a beginner's league. Right. But again, with this the way the co-ed league is going, it's still not necessarily a beginner's league, but it is skills of all levels.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. I think I just had a question. What do you guys are you guys always looking for sponsors, or kind of come help, or what are you guys always looking for, especially in this like a second summer and then coming into your third fall? So if businesses or people are interested in that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're always looking for sponsors. We want to promote this as much as we can. But the other thing we're actually really looking for is referees. So if you're interested in refereeing, like we pay our refs. We want them to be at least certified. But shoot, if you're interested in reffing and getting out and running around and making some money on the sides, come talk to us, because we'd love more refs. That's a lot of fun. But yeah, sponsors, we promote our businesses really well. Jess is a pro at this. So everybody that's a sponsor, we get as much recognition to them as we possibly can.
Yeah.
And get it on our website, banners all over the place. So
yep, banners on the nets, and I've been seeing that. And
yep. So it's a great question, and we do what we're doing going forward. We actually are asking for sponsors who would like to sponsor an entire specific league for an entire year. So sponsor the co-ed league for 3 full seasons.
Yep.
Women's, men's, same thing. And so far, we're very grateful and appreciative. First Northern Bank has agreed they are going to be our co-ed sponsor for the next year.
Oh, awesome.
And ERA Carroll Realty is going to be the women's league sponsor for the next year. Still looking for a men's league sponsor. So, if anybody out there is interested in doing that, just be more than happy to explain what we're doing. But yeah, we're doing something that I wouldn't say no one does, but definitely not around here. Mm-hmm. We put banners, we advertise you in the goals. And a lot of leagues, across the country, they don't do that because it's just against the rules, because it's considered a distraction.
Oh.
Right? And we said, to heck with that. This is our league. We can do what we want. And it looks great.
Yeah.
It's super classy. And the sponsors love it. So we throw banners in the goals. We, obviously advertise our sponsors on jerseys and on the corner flags and anywhere we can. And because we are, like Nate said, we are very grateful for that. And, we understand that they're doing us a solid, and we're very appreciative of that. So,
yeah. And I do want to hit on, just being a coach up at the high school. I mean, ref, that goes for any sport, any level. I mean, you can't get enough refs. So yeah, if you have a desire to help out a great organization and really, a soccer ref, man, you're just running back and forth. So, I mean, it's a good, get your fitness goals there.
Yep.
Not many too many soccer rules you need to know, really. I don't think, compared to some other sports, but anyways, well, is there anything else, Nate, Jess, that you guys wanted to mention while you guys are on here? Zach, pipe up if you've got another question, but I think I got all my answers there. I
don't know. I'm good.
Yeah.
What would you like to say?
Yeah, no, we're just happy to be here. We're thankful for you guys for having us.
Yes, thank you guys.
Well, thank you.
Things are going great with the league. We have it expands and it grows every season. This summer we should have approximately 150 to 175 players total.
Wow.
And we have a great turnout, spectators. It's fun, people, especially, the fall league's a little tricky because the weather, but the summer league is fantastic outside. I mean, who doesn't want to sit outside and enjoy the weather? And same with the indoor, it's a controlled environment, so it's kind of fun. But we have, again, a ton of players. We have a lot of support, a lot of spectators, and we'll continue to keep doing whatever we can to make it better and continue to grow. A couple things we are doing or implementing, we have not yet, but we are actually going to implement a couple scholarships for graduating seniors of Sheridan County schools. And then we are also speaking of the referees, this summer, as soon as this summer, same with the scholarships, but as soon as this summer for the referee, we're going to do some clinics to try to get more of them certified.
Yeah.
We have another partner, Larissa Bonnet, who kicks butt. She's awesome for us, and she's also essentially our lead referee. So we're going to implement those to try to expand that pool. And then we've also entertained possibly. Well, we will. It's just a matter of when, but starting to do some youth camps, not leagues, but a camp here and there.
Kind of like a clinic or something.
Something to do in the summer, a week long, just something to keep them busy. And so we're going to continue to do that and just keep pushing forward. So.
Yeah. No, that's great. So June 1st, make sure you go to blackmountainsoccer.com if you're interested to join a team, or if you got a group of people that want to join a team. So you guys do a summer league, fall league, indoor league, so you can play soccer all year round here in Sheridan.
That's essentially how it works.
Yeah, love it. Yep.
And
then if you know somebody that's a young person that you think would like soccer, that's another thing, kind of encourage young developing players. But I want to say thank you guys for thinking of us to come on and kind of promote your guys' organization. That helps us grow too. So, and we're all about supporting people that saw a problem, saw a need for something. And like you guys said, you kind of just went and did it, and didn't really overthink it or wait. And that's kind of what GoBeWYO is all about, is just, like, well, we're going to do it and we know we can do it. And so we're super excited for you guys, and we're hoping to see Black Mountain Soccer be the league. That's kind of our be the one thing. So, but yeah, thanks Nate and Jess for coming back on. Hopefully we have you guys on at a later date. So if there's nothing else you guys have to say, I think Zach will play us out there.
One last thing, registration is open now through May 15th. So yeah, get on there. You got about 3 weeks to get things going.
Okay,
So yeah,
there you go, May 15th. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, thanks guys.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.